Family, let me ask you something real. Have you ever opened your student loan account, stared at that big number and thought, Lord, am I ever going to pay this thing off? Help me, Lord. Maybe you're making payments, faithfully that is, every month, but the balance is barely moving. Or even worse, it feels like it's growing, accruing, day by day. And then you hear the news about some new law, new rule, and you wonder, oh boy, what now? How will this affect me? Listen, I totally get it. Student loans are heavy. They can feel like chains holding you back, holding your dreams back, delaying buying a home, saving for retirement, or even taking that much needed vacation. I understand. But here's the thing. You don't have to stay in the dark. Knowledge is power. And when we combine knowledge with action, we can walk in freedom. Hello everyone, I'm Coach Lola Owokoniran, your guide, your coach to building wealth, living a legacy, and living with purpose. Today we're discussing what's going on with student loans, the impacts millions of Americans are facing under the new One Big Beautiful Bill signed into law on July 4th of 2025. Yes, changes are coming and they're not small. Whether you're currently paying back loans or you're planning to borrow for school or you're already borrowing, this will definitely affect you. So lean in, grab your notebooks, and let's walk through this together. But before we get deeper, before we go right into the nitty gritty, do me a favor, hit that like button right below, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any updates. And if you know someone, maybe your child, your niece, your nephew, cousin, co-worker, your doctor, your lawyer, your church member who has student loans, please go ahead and share this video with them right now. They'll thank you for it later. Here's what I'm going to break down for you. The current repayment options most borrowers are using right now, currently. The new repayment plans under the One Big Beautiful Bill, major changes for graduate borrowers and Pell Grants as well, key deadlines that you absolutely need to write down, and my favorite part, practical faith-based action steps so you can get ahead of these changes and set yourself up for financial freedom. So let's get this started. So let's start with where we are right now. Borrowers usually fall into one of two camps. Number one, fixed rate repayment options. This is where your monthly payment is set, predictable, and based on your balance and interest rates that include standard, graduated, and extended. The second option here is the income-driven repayment plans, where your payments flex, all depending on your income and as well as your family size. This is much more flexible. You've probably heard of IBR, ICR, PAYE, or SAVE. Now, imagine my client, Michelle. She's a teacher. For years, she's been on income-driven plan. And every year, she prays her payments won't go up too much. With this new bill, Michelle's plan would eventually disappear, and she, like many others, will have to choose a new one. That's the reality. These old plans, which I mentioned earlier, are being phased out starting July 1st of 2026. And by July 1st of 2028, they'll be gone for good. So, what are the new choices? Here's the simplified version. Option 1, standard plan. If you owe less than $25,000, you have 10 years to pay that off. $25K to $50,000, you have 15 years. $50,000 to $100,000, you have 20 years. If you owe over $100,000, you have 25 years. Option 2, repayment plan assistance plan. That's the RAP. Minimum payment is $10 monthly if you earn $100,000 or less. If you earn more than $100,000, it's capped at 10% of your income. Forgiveness is after 30 years on this option 2. Option number 3, amended IBR. This one is for older borrowers only. There's no hardship requirement to qualify. Pre-2014 loans, 15% of discretionary income are forgiven after 25 years. 2014 to 2026 loans, 10% of discretionary income forgiven after 20 years. But new borrowers after July 1st of 2026 cannot get this plan. So take note. Now, here's where it gets interesting for my graduate students. Before, you could borrow as much as your school said it cost. But starting July 1st of 2026, there will be limits. Grad loans are capped at $20,500 per school year. Lifetime max of $100,000. Professional degrees like law and medicine, $50,000 per year. Lifetime max here is $200,000 for professional degrees. And for everyone, undergrad and grad students, the new lifetime cap on student loans is now $257,500. On the Pell side, I think this one is a win. Pell grants will now cover up job training programs, not just traditional college. That means more doors opening for students who want real-world skills without going into crazy debts. But if you get a full ride scholarship, no Pell. Write this down. July 1st, 2026. If you're on a fixed rate plan, you must choose your new plan or you'll be moved automatically. July 1st of 2028, if you are on an income-driven plan, you must transition to a new plan. Don't ignore these dates. The system won't wait for you. And listen, if you let the system choose for you, it may not choose the plan that works best for your lifestyle or your finances, meaning your income. So take notes of these dates, start doing your research, and take action. Okay, so what do we do? What do we need to do? Let me give you some practical steps. First and foremost, and most important, I want to say, face your numbers. Don't hide from your balance, your student loan balance. Know what you owe. Knowledge is freedom. Next, review your budget. Can you comfortably make those payments, or are you cutting it close? Adjust now before the new system hits on your finances. Explore your repayment options. Use calculators, run the numbers, and see which plan fits your income and your lifestyle. Another practical step here is to trim your expenses, whether it's cutting down on your subscriptions, cooking at home more frequently, more often, I would say, or switching your phone plans. Every dollar counts towards paying off your student loan debts. Next here is to increase your income. Start a side business, freelancing, or even asking for a raise on your job. This can help you knock down your debts much faster. Check PSLF eligibility. Public Service Loan Forgiveness is tied to the new income-based plan. If you're in education, healthcare, or government, make sure you are aligned with the requirements there. And lastly, if you're a new borrower, borrow wisely. Only take what you need. Compare schools, look for scholarships, and save early. Family, let me remind you, debt does not define you. It's a season, not a sentence. God's word says in Proverbs chapter 22, verse 7, the borrower is a servant to the lender, but it also gives us wisdom to steward what we have so we can walk in freedom. This bill right here may feel overwhelming. It's a lot, but it's also a chance to reset, a chance to rethink and realign your finances. And you don't have to do it alone. You've got resources, you've got a community, and you've got the wisdom of God to overcome this. So you got this, you can do this. If you found this helpful, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button right below. Thank you so much. Subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss my next video. And do want to share this with someone you know who is battling student loans. They need this message before it's too late. They would definitely thank you for this. And if you want step-by-step help, download my free student loan reset workbook. Link is in the description section of this video. Remember, I'm Coach Lola, and I'm here to help you build wealth, leave a legacy, and live with purpose. Don't just survive student loans. Strategize, plan, and thrive doing it. Until next time, stay empowered, stay focused, and stay free. I love you all. Bye for now.